Hello YouTube, this is Frank from Architecture Aesthetics. In today's content, I present to you a sample undergrad architectural proposal in which me and my partner Brian attempted to design a fully digital and bookless library. The site we had been assigned to is the Liberty Village in the city of Toronto. And during our preliminary research, we found out that the demographics residing in the Liberty Village consists mainly of young families and a new generation of people who were born after the 1980s. And this is the reason that propelled us to make the community library digital and bookless, because we thought that the younger generation is more prone to accepting a bookless library, which can be a very shocking idea to many people. And because this assignment is a joint effort, as you can see, our party diagram has been divided in half. The upper portion is contributed by my partner Brian, in which he was drawing inspiration from the minimalist art style and subsequently came up with this geometrical, multi-layered laminated glass facade for our library. The reason being that we intended to utilize the light distorting ability of this highly complex facade to add a certain degree of privacy and dynamics to the outlook of our building, so that even though the library is entirely made of glass, ironically, when it's being lit on the inside, the refraction and the reflection of the glass facade is going to make the library look somewhat opaque rather than completely transparent. And my contribution to this project is a continuation of my understanding of the notion of library. And to elaborate on that, my personal answer to the question, what is a library, is actually informed by the process of acquiring knowledge through interacting with an artifact, as portrayed in various science fiction movies such as 2001: A Space Odyssey and the movie adaptation of H.G. Wells' The Time Machine, from which I drew the conclusion that a library should be the interface through which we get to access the compendium of all human knowledge. Stemming from this party of library as an interface, we came up with the design of this reading device, which is essentially a fully interactive touch foil embedded in plexi sheets with overhead LED projectors and retractable furnitures. And furthermore, we're also equipping our reading devices with retractable wheels, so that based on the specific needs of the end users, they have the liberty of reconfiguring the arrangements of the reading devices to form group study corrals that can accommodate 2, 4, and even 6 people, with enough space around them for other people to circumvent and maneuver. As for the programming of our project, we're taking a page from So Fujimoto's Musashino library. Whereas Fujimoto-san is representing his library as a continuous spiraling bookshelf, we are populating the peripheral area of our library with the aforementioned reading devices to form a continuous reading nook that can accommodate around 300 readers. As for the rest of the building, we have a 200 square meter demonstration room at the very center, which we intend to rent out to technology-related cooperations and have them come here to demonstrate their latest technologies and products and take full advantage of this young community. We also have a 100 square meter workroom in which we intend our visitors to experience in first-hand the latest technologies, such as the virtual reality headsets. And in our second panel, you can see that we have a mock-up rendering of our library as seen during the nighttime and a couple of interior shots showcasing the plexi reading devices. And in our third panel, you can get a sense of where our library is going to be situated from the site map. And lastly, we're branding our project as Intersurface to reiterate the two focal points of our party, which is first of all, the multi-layered geometrical surface, and secondly, the fully interactive interface. And this is our 1:100 detailed section model showcasing the laminated glass facade and the serendipitous arrangements of the reading devices. Alright guys, so that wraps up our sample architectural proposal. I hope this video had been informative, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye bye.